morning, delegates and participants of SOMOON 2010. I'm Sejin Peck.
And I'm Albert Ju, and we will be your anchors for today's seotv. We understand with everything going on here at SOMOON, it's hard to know exactly what happens on the campus of KIS and SKKU.
That's where we come in. We'll be reporting everything from rules to issues to other events to help you out. Months before the actual conference, the SG and DSG have been working tremendously hard to get ready for the couple days ahead of us. Yusun and Kristen Chung have the story. SOMOON is by far the most intense debate, and it gives you like the best social networking. It's basically a wonderful experience for delegates, both old and new, to either hone their skills or to acquire new ones, or just to make relationships with other people. Really creates connections to people all around the world, and you really get to see them again when you go to other MEM conferences. And each of the SOMOON delegates have extreme passion in what they do. Delegates, this is a perfect chance for you to open up and really get into MUN. When everybody tries their best, the whole conference gets better. And that's what MUN conference is about. It's not only about the SG and DSG organizing everything perfectly. It's not about delegates, smart delegates coming from all over the world. It's about how each and every one of them contributes something to the conference. If you're able to get through this conference, like through learning, even if your resolution doesn't pass, or even if you didn't make submit, this is an awesome learning experience for you. Make sure that you stay respectful, you stay polite, having some impact in the perspective of you, and hopefully someone makes that impact in the world this year. Try not to fall asleep in the middle of conferences, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Next week, Seoul, Korea will hold one of the biggest political and economic conferences in the world. 20 presidents from Argentina to Japan will be representing their country to discuss and solve problems that are affecting the global community.
The G20, group of 20 finance ministers and central bank governors, was established in 1999 to bring together systematically important industrialized and developing economies to discuss key issues in the global economy. Reporters Ha-Rin Lee and Ji Yoon-hyun interviewed Mr. Kevin Duncan, the KIS MUN advisor, and Chris Nam, the president of the Security Council, to talk briefly about the G20 and its issues. So I first ask, what is G20?
G20 stands for Group of 20. It's the most economically developed countries, most influential countries in the world, and it's a time for them to really try to get some very important things done on the world stage.
What are your opinions about Korea hosting the 2010 G20 conference?
Especially happy about how Korea is hosting it, because that really shows how Korea has come far in the diplomatic scene and in the economic scene.
Korea is really important because Korea has continued to grow. They've really recovered well since 1997 and have continued to increase its influence in other parts of the world.
At the Seoul Summit, the G20 will build on past agreements while introducing new agenda items that support the same fundamental goals. Specifically, Korea will support discussion of a system of global financial safety nets and plans to reduce global poverty and the development gap. This was Ji Yoon-hyun, seotv. Back to you, Sejin and Albert.
Thanks, Jiyun. And that wraps up our very first seotv episode for the 2010 SOMOON conferences. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes every day during this week.
Go to SOMOONKorea.com for more information, and we hope you all have a fruitful debate.